Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Bellingham! Decent hit and on target.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodrigo. Eder Militao. Chouameni. And it's Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That is a great pick out. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. And the counter is on. That has been cut short. Still goalless at the moment. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rodrigo. Out to the left it goes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, cracking ball. Bellingham. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Looking for options for Goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Valverde. It's Camavinga. Mbappe. Tchouaméni. And they can counter here. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. There's no flag. Mbappe!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And here's Vinicius Junior. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Rodrigo is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking.
And that is quite wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Brahim Diaz. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, that has not gone well.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Brahim Diaz. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's Diaz. He's found a way past. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And they win it back again. Valverde. And now the breakaway. And it's been played through. He has found a way through. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he's gone long. Oh, strongly challenged there. Tchouaméni. Searching pass he's played there. Camavinga.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking to play him in, and he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
Here we go again then.
Coming on the field is
Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, they can break here. That has been slung wide. Might be danger here. He's cut it out.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Great chance! Oh, split triumphant reaction.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played out to the right. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's through here. Vinicius Junior, he's got away. Now can he find a finish? Can he finish? They've scored! And the comeback is complete. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Spread neatly. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Gulen.
They've played it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Might want to be careful there.
Opts for safety. Rodrigo. Valverde. Now he's got space here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball.
And he shoots! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So all square, and not for the first time. Oh no, what has happened here? And a chance! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
72 minutes is
clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Number 12, Alexander.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the...
And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Howson has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 1, Thibaut Courtois. Coming on to replace him.
Now this could be a chance.
Number 9, Endrick.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for a runner. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't kick out that killer ball. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. Endrick. It's out for a goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alaba, the final 5 minutes. Very much into the last knockings. And here's Camavinga. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name.
There will be 5
Camavinga.
minutes added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking tidy in possession here. Now who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Great vision. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Endrick chasing after it.
This is the time you need that pace.
He is through here. And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here
everybody.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Williams.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for options for movement. And it's Partey. Williams. Now it's Ayew. Nice sequence of passes, this. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Serves up a cross. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Goes looking wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Williams. Camavinga. And here's Ayew, looking to play him in.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lanti. Here's a sharp little ball here. Williams! And it's come back out to him. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Lanti. Iñaki Williams is onto it in a flash. And it's Alaba. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Played with finesse. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Can he get on the end of this? He's on it. Can he get away? Williams. He's having a shot! They've scored! And it's Ghana who go in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Camavinga. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Madrid are looking to break at pace. And here's Vinicius Junior. Alaba. Now there's a big chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nicked it back promptly. Can he get it through? Real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Valverde has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aims beyond the defence. He's had a shot! Superb goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Tries a shot! Chouameni for Valverde.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Camavinga. Nicely weighted. Decent chance! Sticks it away! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Salisu kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Ghana really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure, and come again. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Camavinga. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now, can they get him away? And he's gone looking for... Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Iñaki Williams. Kudus. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Ghana. Number 10, Andre Ayew. Coming on to replace him is number 25.
Williams looking understandably energised after his goal. Ghana perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Semenyo. Alaba. Bellingham. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Ghana, number 11, Semenyo. Coming on the field is number 24.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Distributed tidily. Brahim Diaz. Jiku was in no mood for any of that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Goulet. Mbappe. That's a super give and go. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid have reclaimed it. Arda Güler. The referee has given a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Baba clears it away. There's Diaz. Rodrigo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Out to the left it goes. Knocks it into space. Iñaki Williams is onto this. Williams' cross. Up he goes! Oh, split-second reaction.
Fatawu is offering a wry smile there. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Baba. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Shifted it to the flank. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's intervened well there. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Ghana do have a chance to counter here. Good ball over the top. Courtois puts his hands on it, and the danger is averted. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Today that parking in the area around the stadium
Fitness
is
and
strictly
fatigue,
forbidden.
the key factors
Please
now
use
as we
parking
head
provided by the
for
club
extra
or any
time.
other paid parking facilities in the area. Substitution for Ghana, number 23. Coming on
Into
to
extra
replace
time we
him
go.
is number 2.
Gets into some space. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the shot! It's their second corner of the game. There's the header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chouameni. Brahim Diaz. And the finish! In for the pieces! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And now he has two. Madrid go into the lead. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodrigo receives it in a good position here. Ghana can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Great ball, and he's in here. Baba pokes it out wide. Brahim Diaz, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's picked it up out wide. Ceballos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Iñaki Williams. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Drinking is only allowed in the areas shown.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Well, that pass isn't the best. Eder Militao. And it's Rodrigo. Mendy. Now it's Williams.
This is the time you need that pace.
Turns and goes back. And it's played in. Eder Militao getting this one clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's nice.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
The ball's gone astray. Now it's Williams. Rodrigo with the clearance. It's a sharp pass. He's in a good position here. This might spell chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lovely, now then. And it's made its way to him. And that should get the job done. And it's Partey. And a shot! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Ghana did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. He can get that clear. And here's Valverde. Now it's Bellingham. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this team can do themselves a real favour by getting the best out of this player, Kudos. He's such a powerful and intelligent runner, but I wouldn't say he's a great crosser of the ball. For me, he needs to be in a more central role where he can make use of his strength, agility, dynamism. under all of that space around him.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Ghana with the corner, there first. Now it's Ayew. Ayew! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
And how easy did he make that look? Not enough communication between the defence to deal with this increased threat.
Now it's Williams. That's good vision. And that is not finding anyone. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He shifted it to the flank. Ghana do have a chance to counter here. Semenyo. Semenyo! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Ayew. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Kudus. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now this could be a chance. Valverde. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And they've got rid. Oh, he's burst through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they're quick to get it back. Camavinga. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vinicius Junior clipped into space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Nicely aimed pass. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Kudus. Good take, and is he in? Decent chance! And that was very necessary. Carvajal deals with that comfortably. Ayew. Kudus. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. Real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Partey. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is a little undercooked. Williams. Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. That looks a decent ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's there to get it away. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. There is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Andre Ayew.
That gets things going for the second half.
Coming on the field.
Ghana are probably
Number
feeling
25.
relatively good about themselves, so I don't
22.
think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for options for movement. Partey gets rid without sophistication. Oh, he's been caught napping.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Back into the middle. And he's opted for the long pass. It's come to nothing. Well timed, excellent interception. That's headed upfield. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Sulemana. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Eder Militao.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Good ball, good take. And he shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them.
Oh, terrible pass. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham.
The agenda for this match.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's off and running. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Can he finish? It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Ghana grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And here's Iñaki Williams. Kudus. And it's Partey. Ghana still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Sulemana.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Goulet. Chance for a shot! He has done it! And again they hit the front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end.
Oh, he's been caught on it! Can he finish? And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gets the shot away!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Brahim Diaz.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Big chance, corner. Goulet goes short.
There will be 3 minutes of
Mendy.
time.
Searching passes played there. Williams. Sulemana. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pass is just off target. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And here's Iñaki Williams. Now, there's a fine ball. Kudus. Oh, well played. And the referee brings it to a close. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. And already we're underway here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, what? Shoots! Off the post! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Valverde. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Tries to play it through. Brahim Diaz. Madrid finding their passes. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support...
He's having a shot! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Ambitious ball here. And No, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe is on his own. Chance for a shot! They've scored!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Alaba deals with that comfortably. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Played back. And it's Diaz. And here's Bellingham. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. Madrid are 1 up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now, can they get him away? And it's Valverde. Now it's Bellingham. Howson calmly anticipates. Looking to play him in. And the shot! Brahim Diaz. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
There will be 1 minute
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Nicely weighted ball. Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, it's hit the post! Bellingham. Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Defending was strong and firm. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, super ball. Tries a shot. It's a goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Can he get it through? Oh, good take in a good area. Camavinga with the cross. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Valverde. Alaba knocks it into space. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Floated through. He's in space and looking for options. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodrigo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a cute ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now that looks a decent ball. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good ball!
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Closing in. Big chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Vinicius Junior is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Number 8.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Coming on the field, number 15.
Looking for the run. Now it's Dani Ceballos. And he's managed to get free.
Number 12, Alexander-Arnold.
Camavinga. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And nice touch. No foul, says the referee. Chouameni.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So what can they make of this? Oh, super find. Thinks about the shot. There's no flag. Oh, well played. And time is up. Madrid are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's beaten them, and the shot! Goal! Milan! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Gabbia kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Salmakers gets it away. Knocks it into space. Rafael Leao! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can clear their lines. Tries a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Loftus-Cheek certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That has not gone well. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Chance for a shot! He's hit it first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
And the through ball, good take. He's got great chance! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
He's had a shot! Off the post! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and that's really well manoeuvred. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Wriggles his way through.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
And he shoots! In he goes again! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh, such a clever touch. Gabbia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And for a moment, time stood still. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek. Good driving run. Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Tries to play it through. Alaba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Vinicius Junior, and it's Bellingham. It's Camavinga. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Vinicius Junior.
Such good technique.
And he was alert to it. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And it's Carvajal. There's the crossfield ball. Pass somewhat off target. And he's intervened well there. And there is the half-time whistle. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Chouameni. Eder Militao. Shifted it to the flank. Now Alaba. Can he latch on to this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gabbia wins the duel this time. Gabbia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Stood up well to him there. And he's being shifted off it. Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Loftus-Cheek. That is a great pick out. Salamakers gets into some space. He'll try to keep this alive. Cleared without complication. Nicked it back promptly. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now this could be a chance. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Spectacular save! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
And it's been taken short. That is good strength. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's come to nothing. And it's made sure that's not getting through. Carvajal. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
Pavlovic has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Nkunku. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Eder Militao. Alaba. Vinicius Junior. Great vision. Just about up to 75 minutes. Milan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, what has happened here? Ball driven towards the far post. Courtois claims it without any fuss.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for the run. And that is expertly dealt with. Alaba. Aims beyond the defence. Rodrigo. It's Vinicius Junior. It's not an especially good pass, that. Camavinga. And it's Carvajal. Now Eder Militao. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Good pressure, determined, intense. Alaba could try cutting inside here. And he's cut it out. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Shot, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Eder Militao. And it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? Oh, there's a probing ball. He won't be happy with that one. Ricci gets over and intercepts. Modric. And it's Nkunku. Great ball if he can get there. Carvajal. Tchouameni. Can he spark a counter here? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Dink through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chance! He's got away with one there. And that is that. Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Bellingham. He's a shot. And the finish! Kovacic. Now Foden. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Howson. Can he spark a counter here? Reinders. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that was a chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
That's been cut out, well played. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. Might be danger here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Still goalless at the moment. Chouameni. And it's Diaz. Tries to play it through. Oh, look at the space here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vardiol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And we have our very first corner. And they've got rid. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Brahim Diaz. movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's Kovacic. Great vision. Now it's Foden. And it's made its way to him. It's their second corner of the game. He's cut it out. And he's there to belt it away. Matheus Nunes. Reinders. Nicely weighted ball. Kovacic. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nouri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played out wide. Lovely feet. And it's Camavinga. Rodri. And Reinders. Now it's Haaland. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way through. And that's another good win of the ball. Mbappe, big chance! He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things left. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. The shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking here to chip it through. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. There's the shot! And it's... taken with style! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe. Bellingham, looking for the run. This looks promising. Goes for a shot! Reinders attempts a clearance. Real chance! He scores! And again they hit the front. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid go into the lead. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Nouri. Cherki. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pass somewhat off target. Kovacic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Cherki. Strokes it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Núñez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 6. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 12.
Ruben Dias. Goulet. And now they can clear their lines. Bernardo Silva. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Great chance! It's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Bernardo Silva takes control of it and he's on the move. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for a runner. And he cuts out the supply. Bernardo Silva. Nicely aimed pass. Now, can they get him away? Goulet aimed beyond the defence. He's in a great position here. Shoots! They get a throw in. Rodrigo. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
It's a good ball out wide. Can he get it through? Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Not the most accurate pass. Marmouche could move up a gear here. Nice control. Now then, the ball's come loose. So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Now it's Mbappe.
Great chance!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, this looks sharp.
And here's Mbappe.
There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Brahim Diaz. Looking to play him in. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
I'm thinking the same.
Just about within shooting range.
And that is a routine catch.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Alaba. Deep cross.
Eder Militao
With the clearance. Out towards the flank. Alaba going full steam ahead down the left flank.
and he knocks it clear.
Mbappe.
And that looks a decent ball. Well, played right into his path.
And he's managed to get free.
That's good play from him.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vinicius Junior
Looking for options for movement. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Oh, well played, well played.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Brahim Diaz
Providing an outlet on that flank.
Valverde.
And it's Diaz.
Passing.
He's having a shot!
Nicely aimed pass. And they can counter here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mbappe, and the counter is on. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. He's on it. Can he? Bellingham! Oh, it's hit the post. And it's a goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Oh, nice touch. Camavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to get it away. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Chouameni. That pass has been well intercepted.
Added time.
And that was nowhere near his best. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. It's a good spell of possession, this. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Madrid carrying a 1-goal lead. Howson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vinicius Junior. He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 13.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Vinicius Junior, chance here to counter. Vinicius Junior purring through the gears. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. He's having a go! Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are cruising away. You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
60,179.
And he's in on goal. Good ball, and he shoots. And he should have made it 4.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's Valverde. Valverde. And it's played into the middle. Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, it's a great ball here. And that is expertly dealt with. Spread it left. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And they've got a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 6.
Well played, well sorted out.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Now it's Dani
Coming on the
Ceballos.
field. Number 15.
Valverde. And that has put paid to that.
Dani Ceballos.
Now that's well seen too.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Not the most convincing of passes.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Camavinga looking for a runner.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. In by Vinicius Junior. Arda Güler. He's in, and a chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Substitution on the field. Number 1, Thibaut Courtois. Coming on the field is number 9, Endrick. There will be 3 minutes added time.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Endrick. Rodrigo spots it and intercepts. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, well played. Tchouaméni. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Please put your hands
That
together,
is somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.